When it comes to street photography, New Orleans is one of the greatest cities I've ever explored. So much color, so much history, so many amazing people.
Happy Tuesday!
What's not to love? I took the GX85 everywhere, wandering the streets, to restaurants, museums, even on a horse-drawn carriage, and I love how this camera performed. It's so compact that I could easily fit the camera and 2 or 3 lenses in my little camera bag. The flip-up LCD allowed me to shoot from waist level, and the built-in stabilization kept my video nice and smooth. One of the standout features in this new camera is that there's no anti-aliasing filter on the sensor. It turns out this makes for amazingly sharp photos, which became really obvious when I shot in black and white. On the other hand, the richness of colors in this new Lumix really blew me away. I met this wonderful artist called Frenchie, and he invited me into his studio to shoot him working. The phenomenal colors of his artwork look so incredible on the back of my camera, and those intense colors look exactly the same when shooting 4K video. I love shooting at night, but I don't like carrying a tripod, so the dual stabilization in the GX85, where the sensor and the lens move together to keep shots steady, was awesome and allowed me to shoot handheld everywhere I went. Of course, not all photography is fast-paced, and taking time to explore the early morning light at the Beauregard Kai's house is a great example of that. Without a tripod, shooting handheld at a 20th of a second was easy, and my shots turned out perfectly sharp. I love food, so getting a few minutes to shoot in the kitchen of the famous Jacquemus restaurant was a blast. It's fast-paced, and I was always in the way. But one of the latest developments in photography that was incredibly useful in this situation is 4K photo mode, which basically lets me shoot 8 megapixel stills at 30 frames per second. Without a doubt, the highlight of my trip was seeing little Freddie King play the blues on a back porch in New Orleans. Everything came together here. The incredible colors that feel so right in this city. Jumping between video and stills by just pushing a different button. And of course, portraiture. My favorite moment and favorite photo from this visit is seen in this portrait. If there is ever a character that sums up the soul of New Orleans, it's...
The Nikon Z7 is a high-end mirrorless interchangeable lens camera, built around a Nikon-designed 45.7 megapixel full-frame sensor, very similar to the one used in the popular D850 DSLR. Unlike the D850, the Z7 features an advanced on-sensor phase detection autofocus system, with 493 PDAF points, offering 90% vertical and horizontal frame coverage. The main imaging sensor is used for subject and scene recognition, which enables the Z7 to detect faces and body movement for more accurate metering and autofocus tracking. Autofocus performance is rated down to -3 EV with f2 and faster lenses, and in low light, an in-body vibration reduction system helps keep images sharp. Focus can be set by touch using the rear LCD or via the dedicated AF joystick. An electronic shutter silent shooting option is available, which could prove very useful to performance and event photographers. The Z7 is Nikon's first full-frame mirrorless camera, and the company has made an effort to preserve as much of the classic DSLR handling experience as possible. As such, the Z7 offers a large, comfortable hand grip, a top-mounted status panel, and an exceptionally clear and crisp 3.6 million dot OLED viewfinder. It also uses an EN-EL15 type battery, which is compatible with the D750 and D850, and features a very similar user interface to Nikon's high-end DSLRs. The Z7 is a very capable video camera, offering full-frame 4K video at up to 30p, and an option for 120p slow-motion HD capture. The Z7 provides a range of video-specific tools, including zebra stripes, real-time focus peaking during recording, and 10-bit N-Log option. For more information on the Nikon Z7, visit dpreview.com.
Hi, I'm Dan from dpreview.com, and this is the Panasonic Lumix G85. It's the successor to the Panasonic G7 and shares its DSLR-style design with twin control dials and fully articulating touch display. It also uses the same sensor as the G7, but with no anti-aliasing filter. The G85 receives an updated electronic viewfinder with increased magnification over the G7. It also has a longer eye point, a good thing for glasses wearers like myself. The camera gains in-body 5-axis image stabilization and dual IS2. This should make it very easy to use handheld for stills or video. Speaking of video, it is 4K capable and has a microphone jack, but no headphone jack. The mic input is somewhat inconveniently located though. One major improvement is the addition of weather and dust sealing. The G85 also gets a dedicated memory card door. Panasonic went a long way to ensure shutter shock, an issue that plagued the G7 doesn't affect the G85. The shutter mechanism is now electromagnetic, and the front plate magnesium. The G85 features Panasonic's depth from defocus technology, which has proved reliable at depth and subject tracking. Lastly, the G85 features a new in-camera focus stacking mode. Like post-focus modes found in previous Panasonics, it's fairly easy to use and produces a JPEG. Overall, the G85 offers a compelling package and in many ways is everything we wanted in the G7 and more. For more on this camera and all things digital photography, head to dpreview.com.